Well, hello everyone, and welcome along to another playoff match. Last minute this one, Christ. Lumi's here too.
Hello.
Hello, and I can hear you loud and clear, which is great. I've just run this one back to the start because we are a little bit behind. It turns out we are starting now is not really sufficient planning time. So we've got...
that is true.
We've got Scooby and the gang from REBBL, one of the new divisions, and we've got Raven's Claws, who were cleaning up G-Man Division 2 this season. Won the thing comfortably. What do you make of this Skaven team, Lumi? You're a bit of a Skaven pro around these parts.
I think they're pretty well developed. You do have a really good ball retriever in Jumful Sneak. But he's also niggled, and they also have a very large bench. They have 14 players, so they got 3 spare bench. They got their 1 turner on the bench. I don't think travelscrabble is going to be able to clear that bench quickly.
So, just so you're aware of where we're up to, Lumi, I've just had the kickoff event. I can pause it if we need to get to the same spot. I'll just pause that now. Literally just the first block of the game has been thrown.
Okay.
Trying to do everything at 100 miles an hour here. So.
It's the flesh golem that did it, right?
It is, yeah.
All right, I'm ready to go when you are.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
So I think we're like 3, maybe 4 turns behind, so the first few will fly over.
Yeah, when I joined in, they were like on turn 2. And you took a couple minutes to get set up. But the Skaven got a really good thrower with plus agility accurate. If you really need to throw anything deep, he'll be able to do it.
Yeah, he did that earlier in the season. He managed to pass from the halfway line right into the end zone, which was quite something. But we're going to target that with the mighty blow.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he put it out there on his defensive drive.
Is my intro always without sound? It shouldn't be. I've probably just messed something up because I was in a hurry. Wilhelm Cheney's on the field for the Necro, who've also got a wizard, but we seem to have the bug where we can't see it. $42-4 in Gaudi's favour on the tips on this one.
That's pretty fair.
And they do have a natural 1-turner, which is an interesting natural 1-turner. I was casting one of their games earlier this season where he needed a turn 16 1-turn to win through his non-natural gutter runner. So he had a gutter runner. I don't know if it's still alive. He had a gutter runner that was movement 10, and it might be dead now. It was movement 10 and 2 heads, but it didn't have sprint. So obviously you could only run 12 squares. Accidentally set that one up on the line, and then just rolled a quick snap and scored anyway.
Yeah, you only need to move up 1. Yeah, but this thrower is getting hit up.
Not surprising, really. Because the gutters are going to be more protected than that. Gets away with it again.
Yeah, I'm guessing, that plus movement gutter runner has to be dead because there's 4 gutters on the pitch right now.
The thrower's only 1 pass away from another level, which I imagine he'd quite like to get a hold of.
That should be very easy to do. Maybe even on the 1 turn if that's what it comes down to this half. But you'll need to stay on the pitch in order to do that. Or at least not get hurt.
Going all the way around with Claw, but only rolling a push on Captain Caveman. It's a fairly tentative start. There's not really a great deal that we've missed in the turns we're catching up here. No injuries or knockouts either way. There's a wizard as well, but we can't see it, McMackey. This empty space here means that there is a Gandalf around. Or perhaps a Radagast, as we saw yesterday, because we had 2 lightning bolts on the legend players, and both of them rolled a 1. Infinite Pink, that was against you, yeah.
Yeah, one thing to note is that the Necromantic team doesn't have any sure hands, and this Horn's Gutter Runner with Strip Ball will fairly easily get a strip on anybody who's holding the ball. It's just a matter of... I guess Gaudi's just waiting for his opportunity right now.
Yeah, if he can get a couple of removals with the Claw, that obviously limits the number of players that can surround the ball. And you'd think there'll presumably be a point eventually. He's going to target the Claw, and he's going to power him with Cheney. Doesn't get through. There is a big hand Gutter Runner as well. He's a nice player, that one. Jump Full Sneak. He's Agi 5, big hand, leap.
Oh, he's going... Well, I don't know where you are right now. I think I'm a little bit ahead of you.
I think you possibly are, yeah. So he is. It looks like he is setting up to go for this. In he goes. And it's going to wrestle him to the floor. Ball's loose. Next to the ghoul.
Should be able to retrieve it. It's just a matter of what you do after that.
Well, this is where the Agi 5 big hand comes in, because he just leaps in there and grabs it on what I assume is a 2+ right now.
2+ dodge in, 2+ pickup.
Of course, there's no tackle, so the dodge is the better play than the leap. Could leap out if he's used the dodge skill, perhaps. Depends what he rolls getting in there.
Yeah, he chooses to leap.
Yeah, okay, so he leaps over. Look at that. That was magic stuff from Jump Full Sneak. And I just said he was going to be in it. Oh, and he fails the pass. So we're just catching up to live here.
I think I just hit live.
Yeah, the ball suddenly looking rather safe. Or certainly less secure than it was for the Necro, that's for damn sure. You can possibly get there with a tackle white. At the moment, he's got Agi 4, so he can probably afford to throw a 2+ dodge to cut a corner. But Gaudi only lost one game all season. And that was to Orcs. It was to Filbo's Fighting Fist. So it was an impressive record. I think he was like 8-0-0 before drawing a couple and then losing that one.
I think he's going to have to pick up with the white after doing the blitz. There really isn't any great ball retrieval options.
Like Gaudi's moved the ball over here so quickly. That needs a reroll. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a bad scatter for him.
Yeah, he can't pick up with the white now.
You can probably GFI to mark it, but that doesn't really stop this Gutter Runner. You can literally leap onto it from where he is now. White didn't go
Or what
any
you
further.
could do is you could just have another Gutter Runner pick it up, hand it off to the plus agility Gutter Runner, and he'll just run it in.
Dub Skull has to eat it.
Yeah, I think the Rats are going to score this turn unless he can stall a turn. But getting that ball should be really easy. Yeah, if I had to guess, he might just blitz the tackle white.
Yeah, with the dirty player, perhaps. There's nobody else in the game. There's a whole bunch of players wasted on this right-hand flank. There's a POW.
Yeah, with that werewolf still there, I think he might just score this turn. That werewolf is pretty much covering this entire half of the pitch.
Yeah, there's nowhere safe.
So, easiest way to score, pick up with Marcio and hand off to Jump Full Sneak, and then just run it in.
I don't even think he'll throw any more blocks here. He doesn't have any good ones.
Yeah, he could dodge out his Sacker Gutter, but I don't think that'll give him anything worthwhile blocking wise.
Oh, hold on. Where are we going here?
We're gonna be doing it a little bit different. Maybe he's going for a block on Muttley Jr.?
Surely not. Who's he going to collect the ball with?
The only other gutter would be Sneeble Snarl. So the Sacker. And the Sacker could make it and get behind this screen of line rats and be relatively safe. Especially since the white is stunned. But you're hitting a blodger.
That gives him a 1 die on Cheney. He might be looking to try and remove the inducement if he can. Nope, he's just going... Well, he's just throwing sixes at the problem here. But now he's not in scoring range.
And there's nowhere safe that gutter can go. Yeah, Cheezix, you are right. I think at this point, I think he might just go for the Chainy Claw Mighty Blow hit. Because this gutter can't score. In fact, this is... At least he has Sidestep. Otherwise, you'd see the Frenzy push to the sideline, hope for a POW, and then some sort of scatter out.
He could GFI once to encourage the Frenzy to push him over the line, but it's not going to do that.
Okay, so he's going to use Sneeble Snarl to
cover
make it difficult. Yeah, make it difficult for the werewolf to get through.
Just throwing 4s, 5s, and 6s at the problem here. It's going very well for Gaudi. Now for his all-important 1 dice with this Storm Vermin.
Just gets a push. If he wants to hit on the ball, it's going to be a 4+3+ dodge.
He does have the dodge skill. Does Muttley Jr.
Yeah, before that, I think he'd probably want to try to murder some rats, which is what he's doing right now, though.
He's going to want a Cheney hit on the Claw Mighty Blow here. And he's got 3 zombies to provide assists now.
Yep, he's setting up for it.
In fact, he could surf the Storm Vermin if he wanted, but that would involve not blitzing the ball. Just another stunt. Not able to get any removals at all yet, and there's 3 rats on the bench, including a natural 1-turner.
Yeah, this is not going well for travelscrabble, especially since this was his possession. You wouldn't be able to guess it, though.
I mean, it was severe nonsense from old Jumpful Sneak, which is what he's designed for. There was the one... Well, it was a cage dive-ish from Sneeble Snarl to bring the ball down, and he's a very good ball sacker as well. He's getting stuns. He's not able to just get that KO or removal, though.
It doesn't help that he only has 1 Mighty Blow.
Zombie Blitz.
That isn't... I guess he's just going to try to prevent the stall.
Another stun. That's 4 for 4 this turn.
That'll allow the werewolf to come down. But he's resigned himself to giving up a score with that.
I think he's going to have a go at the Sneeble Snarl, the ball sacker. His wolf's going to target that. We'll have another go.
It's got sidestep, but I don't think that will frenzy trap him at all where he's standing.
Not getting the dice. Considering a reroll, but I don't like it. It's not like he has tackle.
He just goes with the push.
Yeah, I think this dirty player knocking round, taking the wrestle opens up that Blodge Werewolf to a potential world of pain. Now here goes Cheney. A double one again against the Claw Mighty Blow. They took guard first, and that's got to be kind of frustrating, actually. So much better with tackle. In fact, he's only just got the Mighty Blow. There's a POW instantly on the Blodge Werewolf.
He gets one of the blodgers. Now it's time to go for the other one. That will allow him to stall another turn if he wants to. I imagine he wants to get this touchdown on his rookie gutter. That's what he was trying to set up before. Yeah. Oh, but maybe he's just looking to score right now.
No, that's a stall.
Is it just a stall? Yeah, it's a stall.
He doesn't need any more SPP on Jumpful Sneak or Sneeble Snarl right now. They're actually both within a touchdown of each other SPP-wise. So he's going to blitz off this wolf to allow the rookie gutter to escape. And he's going to POW the other one as well. Now, he's already blocked with the dirty player, and there's no other rats in range for a foul here. But he does have a stall available to him. Neither wolf can get there.
They're just a bunch of stunned rats, but they're not going to be getting up next turn. Okay, I thought he would move down that gutter because he'd want to score with them, but apparently not.
I don't think you bolt here. I think bolting here is madness.
Well, why would you? Is someone suggesting a bolt here? Yeah. Because there's another gutter who's just going to be able to pick it up, and it's not like you can retrieve it.
I mean, technically you can, because the ghoul, if it's scattered into one of the 3 squares above the gutter runner as we see it, the ghoul could technically grab it, but then he needs a long bomb to reach any of his teammates.
Yeah, and the sacker is right there, so you can't just hold the ball there. You just one die you and hope he doesn't roll a skull, but I'm pretty sure you'd just be able to set up a
No, you keep the wizard because the Skaven still have a drive to come in the second half. We can use it then. What he needs is removals right now. He needs to almost force the one-turner onto the field so he can have a shot at him before the half's out, because obviously to start the second half, he's probably just going to run the thing straight in.
Maybe he wants to follow the palm, tackle Storm Vermin that's on the ground, or if he can get a gutter runner, that would be better, but the 2 gutter runners he wants to do that are way out of reach.
I think the blitz is coming in on the rookie gutter here.
The werewolf?
I think that's where his blitz is going.
Yeah, he's not blitzing with the mighty blow. Probably should try to mark that claw mighty blow vermin, otherwise he's probably going to blitz somebody that you don't want him to blitz.
His other option is to use Cheney to maybe push him right up against the sideline, and that might force the score next turn if Gaudi wasn't going to score anyway. But looks like a foul's coming in on the tackle vermin.
should do the blitz first.
Yeah, might as well. I don't hate the blitz on the rookie gutter, to be honest. If nothing else, because it puts a werewolf in position to threaten the ball as well. Ghoul going central is a good idea to prevent him just running over the other side. And he is actually going to target the claw. And Cheney pushes him over. I mean, you could try to dodge the vermin out of the sideline, but it does risk him getting hurt.
Yep, you could. I mean, what he also might do is, he has a line rat, and then he could dodge the plus agility thrower. Oh no, he's gonna put double. He's gonna double up here. And you could still do it.
You could
just move. You could still hit Channy for a 2-die and then score.
Here comes the foul.
And oh my gosh.
Double 2.
Yeah.
There goes Gargamel.
On the stun.
You just can't get a removal.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the hit on Channy. So I think he's gonna dodge the thrower.
No, he's going with the
Oh,
wrestle.
no, that's a 1-die.
It's a 2.
Oh no, it's a 2-die because of guard. Yeah, I forgot. Wrestles him down.
Gives him a 1-die? Oh, he's got to dodge the throw route now, surely, to give him a 2-die.
If he wants to do it that way, yeah. Yeah, that's probably what he's debating right now. And there's a couple 2-dies he can do before then if he wants to do them, but no block.
That's a bad one.
That's 1-1. He can't roll another. He rolls another.
Oh, now. And a stun, would you believe? But big problems. Because now, obviously, we need to nail the gutter runner or he sidesteps over to score here. And we don't really have a tackler in range. Unless we can somehow free Top Cat. He could stick the claw in the crowd. Quite easily. Oh, he's going to bolt him.
That makes... I mean, at least you have retrieval.
Another stun. With a double 1 on the injury.
Yeah, even with the niggle, still on the pitch.
At this point, that was an alright bolt, I think.
Yeah, now he's going to have to do something about that sacker. Because if he can nail him, then he could make the ball relatively safe.
He's going to want his blitz on with Cheney on the claw vermin. That's where he wants his blitz. But it's more pushes. You kind of feel like he does need to deal with the ball sacker before he takes the bigger trophy of the storm vermin, if you like.
The only other option, if you don't want to deal with it, is you'd actually pick up with the ghoul and throw it to the guard Mighty Blow White and have him run away out of the range.
He could still score. Could travel.
Yeah, he can still score. He needs to get a scoring threat, and there's only this werewolf and, I guess, a flesh golem.
I mean, you could send a flesh golem upfield, just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to do a GFI,
yeah. And then another 2.
In that case, you might as well just go with the werewolf, blodge away, and get him into range. Of course, a 1 in 9 would be dreadful right now.
Yeah, I think you have to deal with the ball first, then try that. Because it's just so easy for Gaudi to score.
Cheney does have catch, but Cheney's on the floor. Now you could, if you surfed your vermin, send Cheney in to be a scoring threat. That's an option.
Yeah, and then you'd probably have to do some kind of throw to the white.
Cheney finds his POW.
Gets the surf.
Opts
Will
for
we
the
see our
push,
first
but
removal?
No.
Well, it's a removal, but just a stun.
This is frustrating, the lack of damage on the Skaven team now.
Yeah, might as well move Channy into scoring position now.
There we go.
Won't even need any GFIs from there, so if you throw it to him, then the loner's not going to make a lick of difference unless he's marked. And you can use a zombie to mark both of these line rats.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's going to be the throw play. And that's not what you want to see.
Right, now it's scary stuff.
Yeah.
Does he need GFIs, or do we just have to take our chances?
You'll need a
here?
GFI to make it a quick. I think maybe 1 or 2. Right now it's a 4+ throw. And he's probably thinking about the odds. How far he needs to go.
The problem, of course, is that he could lose his ghoul on a failed GFI, whereas the ghoul can't die on a 4+ pass. He's just going to protect him the best he can with some guard. That doesn't really stop that gutter runner. He's quite quick.
He is going to get sacked. The other gutter runner could score depending on where the ball bounces. And there's our second scoring threat.
So we are just hoping now. The ghoul doesn't have sure hands, so the ball's going to go to the floor, unless he double skulls the 1 dice. He's going to mark up both the scoring threats, which makes sense, but he's not going to blitz either of them, of course. This Skaven team have been made of steel all season. Very, very little has been killed. And they've been in a bash division as well.
He has less confidence in Channy, but I guess it's also harder to free up Channy. You'd have to use Muttley Jr., but I guess he's pretty easy to free up. So long as the rats don't get the ball, you could blitz Channy free.
Mm.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's either going to be the 2-die sack. He can use the gutter runner to get it a 2-die. Or he's going to do the 1-die and then hope to scoop it up and score.
Well, Gaudi doesn't need to score this turn. He does have another turn. But of course, not scoring this turn does give travelscrabble the chance of the miracle play.
I mean, if nothing happens right now, it's not awful. You'd need to do a throw and a catch and a blitz off. Probably on Channy.
Going to be the 2 dice.
Yep.
He's going to... Well, he's not going to wrestle. He's just going to strip the ball.
Oh no, I'm frozen. But now it looks like I'm catching up. There we go. Yeah.
Well, the ball's scattered very, very kindly for travelscrabble.
Yeah.
2 heads can still maybe help us out, but it's now, what, a 4+ pickup? He doesn't have big hand, this one.
Yeah. The big hand is stunned from the lightning bolt. I think going for the mark would not be terrible. If you just even mark the ball, he's gonna mark the ghoul. I don't know if that helps you a whole ton, but because if you mark the ball, then it's a 4+. Okay, yeah, with that line rat dodge, marks both the white and the ghoul.
Another line rat dodge.
And that line rat is now just gonna mark the ball, I imagine.
No, he's going to cover off the tackler.
Okay.
I don't really...
IB's plus agility can pretty easily dodge out.
We've also got loose zombies who can give that
assists. Yeah.
Assist, yeah.
Yeah, because what he's just gonna do is he's just gonna block. He's probably gonna dodge the ghoul and try to pick up the ball.
Do you think
take advantage of dodge
is going to come to perhaps Muttley Jr.? And then he's going to run it over to Wilhelm Chaney and hand it off over there. He's got to.
He could do it that way, or he could
use
just
the block flesh golem to maybe push the storm vermin away.
I think he wants to free Channy up, though.
Another stun.
He's either going to blitz the line rat off Channy, or you're right, he's going to hand it off, or he could hand it off.
Well, Chaney has
pass
to
it
catch.
to Muttley Jr.
If he does a handoff to Chaney, it's a 75% chance for him to grab hold of it.
And then he has to dodge.
But it's the dodge that's the issue.
Let's see. It would probably be a short pass from back there. He could obviously do a quick pass to Muttley. So that would be a 3+3+.
The problem is
And
you
then-
can't really blitz off with Chaney either. Because of Frenzy taking you away from where you want to go.
Okay, he's doing neither.
Totally different.
I don't know what he's trying to do now, though. What's the plan here? I think that werewolf was very...
Oh, he wants the Agi4 white.
So he's gonna... Okay.
Ah.
So he's gonna hand it off to the Agi4 white, who's gonna pass it to Jan.
Yes, that's the plan.
Okay. That makes sense.
Marking the ball in its current position in case of failure.
Yeah, I don't think that'll make much of a difference if it does fail.
If Big Hand's getting back up, he's going to get it if he wants it. And dodge just about works.
Gets the pick up. Now for the 2+ handoff.
So far, so good.
And now time to pass it to Channy.
You can get... Is that quick pass range? He's on the straight diagonal.
I don't know.
It is.
Yes, it is.
quick
It's
pass.
not. He needs to do a GFI.
No, it's not. It's
to
a
do
short.
it.
It's
He
a
needs to do a GFI.
Would you with Agi4? You have a reroll.
It's actually it's better to do the GFI. It's slightly better. So 2 2+ is better than a 3+. It's about 4% difference.
You also can't get out of intercept range here. There's a 4, so we would have made the pass on that.
Yeah. Intercepting it.
Oh, it's an intercept.
And it is intercepted.
Oh, unbelievable.
All right. Well, now
So it's
this
going to
line
swing the other way now, because... What's
His
his
agility
name?
too. He has
he's
to try
agile
to free
too.
him up.
It's Rear of Itchy, who now needs to get the ball to someone else, but he's going to have to pass it. There's no one else he can hand it to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see some Angie2 Skaven ball.
Well, that's going to hurt.
At the very least, what he can do, rather than doing the 4+ dodge, he can try to free up one of his line rats. I guess that's actually kind of hard. You need to pow the blodger. Or wrestle him down. So you could bring along the thrower to wrestle down Scrappy-Doo and then do... It'd be a 1 die. It'd be a 3+ basically on Channy.
On
which
this
is better
entire
than doing the
team,
dodge.
that was the worst possible rat who could have caught the ball.
Yeah, if he had moved his line rats in a different way, he could have gotten an agility 3 line rat there, but...
Currently just trying to work out the maths behind the best way to do this. He
He's
tries
just
to
gonna
dodge.
And he gets the 3! I mean, there's a much better way to do this.
He's away.
You want to do the GFIs, I think.
Yeah, you have, surely.
One
you
GFI,
don't care
and
if he
then you get
dies.
the 4+ throw.
Oh, it's inaccurate. It's gone. It's 0-0 after all that. That was quite a half.
Yeah, but the wizard was burned, so rats are in a very solid position, especially since they've taken absolutely no KOs or casualties.
So now the question is he just going to one-turn this and then try to defend again?
I doubt he even needs to. We'll see what the Claw Mighty Blow does, if he can remove some players. And in which case, then you just stall. But yeah, Gaudi kind of misplayed that turn 8. He could have done it a little bit better. Yeah, if... I don't know, but I probably wouldn't put a Flesh Golem on the line.
Well, his kicker's currently not in a good spot right now because he can't kick from there. There we go. That's more like it. Short kick or long kick?
I think you probably go short.
You just hope for a blitz and hope you can get bodies around it.
Yeah, if you kick deep, I mean, he has a super thrower, so it's not like moving the ball is going to be difficult. And the Gutters can just go anywhere at will, pretty much. If you kick it short, even if you don't get a blitz, if he does snake a pickup or roll some bad dice and the ball is closer to you, you might have a chance of getting it.
It's quite a wide setup as well, which is obviously because of the gutter runners.
Yeah, but yeah.
However, he has offered up one of his werewolves for a palm tackle hit.
Yeah, I imagine what we're gonna see is the Claw Mighty Blow Vermin's gonna be parked on the Flesh Golem. That'll give guard for the hits on the zombies, and then ultimately the final hit on the Flesh Golem.
Yeah.
And then you could just blitz the werewolf, I guess. Does have his... he has his Gutter Runner set up for a 1-turn.
T, thank you so much for the sub, mate. Really appreciate that. Top draw. Have yourself a huge Jackman emote. Oh, okay, he's going for the 1-turn. I still, even with the 1-turner there, would not turn down a palm tackle hit on a werewolf. I'd be taking that. It was the Necro who received in the first half, FD. So it's the Skaven receiving now. Incredible that this one's 0-0, to be fair.
Yeah, blitz would really, really hurt Gaudi if it happened. That 1-turner would be getting hit up. Though with the sidestep, I guess you could put that 1-turner even in a better spot if you don't knock him down.
You presumably go short to the other side.
Yeah.
Yep, he's done exactly that. It's going very short. And it's a quick
snap's not going to help. It's going to allow that gutter to even... Yeah, I gotcha.
He hasn't taken his potential werewolf hit, which means he's almost certainly just running this in.
Yeah, he can even move up the Gutter Runner a square to save a GFI.
Oh, T, I've just noticed that you got your account back. I wonder what you meant by that. You were yelling that you were back, and I've just realised that you're not the rich T-bot anymore. Welcome back. Easy catch for Mauricio on the 3+.
Yep, so we're going to see a palm tackle hit on a zombie. Could still see the hit on... Oh, we're just going to do the handoff right now.
He wants his reroll for the handoff.
Now are you going to do hits?
Surely
you should at least do some hits, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I see what we're trying here. We're trying to free up the claw for a shot on the wolf.
Yeah, but he doesn't have tackle.
Unless we're going to go the other way and try and free up the... No, we're not. We're going to palm Barney Rubble.
No follow, no piling on, though.
Yeah, he wants to free up. Oh, that's a wrestle.
And it's a wrestle, fortunately.
So he needs to obviously push him infield. But he's taking the glory chance on the werewolf. And finds a pow.
It's the pow. And rewarded with a KO.
It's just raining good news for Gaudi in this game so far.
Yeah, might as well mark all the players just in case you do snake this one turn. Because that's what he's going to need to fail. He has the reroll for if the sure feat fails and Benny fails another GFI. He needs snake to fail.
We've seen natural one-turners stuff it up before. They will do it again, so let's protect against it.
He gets the sacker down the pitch to cover. Maybe retrieve the ball.
Here he goes. It's all on Scroik. Oh, and he's having a moment to think about it.
Yeah, thinking about it, yeah.
But it's interesting, actually, that's experience, not just clicking on the end zone. Because if you do use your sure feet on the first one, you've got to consider whether you need the second one or whether you can get the thing safe.
He has the reroll, so it's the same likelihood of succeeding. It'd just be burning a reroll on the second one.
So it's essentially an 8-turn Necro drive again, but they're 1-0 down now. And they've got exactly the same problems because there's not been a single removal of these rats.
Yeah, I'm still surprised he's putting that plus agility thrower in a blitz range when he has line rats on the bench that he could sub.
Yeah, does he need the thrower right now?
I mean, if he was... Because if the Necromantic score, then you just score on top of them unless they stall to turn 8. And from what we've seen so far, that really has not been an option for them, especially with the sacker.
Interestingly, Scroik has remained on the field as well.
Yeah, the one-turner. Why?
Why indeed?
I mean, if a rock... Let's see. He does have the plus fame, I think. So if a rock does happen, more likely to hit the Necro team.
It almost puts you at a man disadvantage because you're not going to throw him into harm's way.
Yeah, he only has 4 line rats on the pitch. I don't see how you can... You're going to take hits on players you don't want to take hits with.
He's gonna lose a rat eventually. I've only ever seen one game in which a Skaven had no KO and no Kaz, and it was a BBL game I played the other week. But I was playing as rookie Bretts. That's the only time I've ever seen a Skaven team take 0 Kaz and 0 KO in a 16-turn game. I don't think it's going to happen again. Not with Mighty Blow and tackling and all sorts on the field. I disagree with leaving the one-turner there, but if he's got a plan to... I mean, if he rolls a blitz right now, happy days.
Both of them get rerolls, thanks to Gaudi's fame. Otherwise, travelscrabble would just have gotten a reroll.
Thing is, though, when they're defending, the one-turner's probably actually only the 3rd most valuable target of the gutter runners. Because
yeah, if you're looking to win.
the number 1. And the big hand recovery gutter is number 2.
Yeah.
The one-turner doesn't actually do any of that stuff.
If Travelscrabble was feeling a bit I think at this point he probably is going to be looking to try to take some chances, and he can do a GFI blitz on the Niggled Gutter, big hand, and that would be a very good gutter to take out.
Now, he can play for the turn 16 stall play and then overtime. But the problem is he's then got a 50-50 chance of just the ball being handed to the one-turner and the one-turner running in.
And that's somewhere around 70, 80, well, 60 to 70% chance of success depending on where the kick happens.
But of course, the other problem is that if he scores quickly, the one-turner is just going to run the ball in again. So, really, it seems like his best shot is to stall this out to turn 16. And then try to play for... And then in overtime, hope he wins the coin toss. Or kill the one-turner.
Yeah, kill the one-turner, get the coin toss. He also wants to get rid of the sacker. That sacker is going to be a huge problem for him. Unless he cages really, really tightly.
Problem is that this Skaven team especially can just run rings around him. Like, they're going to be peppering that cage from all angles.
Yeah, and since they have all the rats and they have a gigantic bench, it's not like you can whittle the numbers down and then go into overtime up players over him. He's probably, unless you get 3 rats, which, I mean, isn't incredibly unreasonable, but so far, there's just been nothing.
It is 11 versus 11, but it is worth pointing out that that wolf stayed out. I don't think we mentioned that.
Yeah, that sucks for travelscrabble.
That 6 is handy.
And it picks up the werewolf.
Now, is this full retreat out of gutter runner range?
He can do a pretty tight cage up there. Well, I think... Oh, yeah, he has to go pretty far, though. Never mind. He's probably going to do some kind of screen cage here in the back.
Yeah, he's got a spare zombie. And considering how far away it is, you would think that Gaudi will wait at least a turn before trying this.
Yeah. His sacker wouldn't be able to go around the screen. You'd have to dive into it. But there is... He neglected the blitz, didn't he?
I believe he did, yeah. We haven't seen it yet. And there's only a zombie remaining.
Still.
I mean, he could have a go at the rookie gutter. He's not going to.
Yeah, no blitz. I could have planned it out a little bit better. And what I thought he would probably do is use the plus agility white, maybe blitz the retriever on a GFI. But that would be towards the end of the turn.
Random guy, there are no playoff games scheduled for tomorrow GMT. Whatsoever. I think we're nearly done, actually. Today.
Yeah. Let me see. There was like maybe 5 games left.
We're still waiting for Sukari versus Blissful Fire. Sage and Soul are playing in 50 minutes' time. Who else are we waiting for? We are waiting for, of course, this match, technically, to finish. That was a double push, re-rolled into a double push. So we've used the free reroll. That was kind of greedy.
Did get one from the kickoff event, but yeah, that was fairly greedy.
And there's a double header at 11 PM GMT tonight. That's the ASCII Rats, or the Mouse Thing team, as I've been calling them, against Brazzers. And we also have a rescheduled one from last night. We have Things Dwarves Hate against Alliterative Allosauri. And then the final one is on Wednesday, where the Wood Elves, the Veal and Hinds, are taking on the Humans, the Cash Crew Part 2. And that's at 9 PM GMT. So we're nearly done for the round of 64. I'm presuming you put guard on the Storm Vermin first, because this one got Mighty Blow Tackle first. Oh, brave.
That's a wrestle. Well, actually, no, there's a skull. So, yeah, he re-rolled. And it's another stun.
Incredible fortune, really. Yeah, I'm assuming what tends to happen, you see it with Orc teams a lot as well. The first, it's almost like a race. The first blitzer to Mighty Blow then gets all the blitzing duties, and the other one then becomes a sort of second support blitzer. But then, of course, this one leveled again and rolled a claw. So you kind of have to take it. And then you got to work your way to Mighty Blow.
Yeah, I usually go Mighty Blow first on Vermin. Helps them level a bit faster. Though Guard is nice to get.
It's a bit more durable Guard than Line Rat Guard. Which
True.
tends to get the 6 SPP, but very rarely makes it to 16.
Yeah, I have 2 Guard right now on my team, and it'd been like seasons since I last had some.
At least you got a few weeks off to keep it alive. Are you going at the Devastational with the Pastry Pests?
Yep, I'm going to be trying to get my Storm Vermin. Yeah, he probably, I don't know if you kept up with the team, but Motley killed and retired both Vermin in one game.
I saw your match against Horny Cricket towards the end, where you had 2 rookie Storm Vermin.
Yeah.
That looked rough. But, I mean, they had a good run, those two, to be fair.
So yeah, they both won the Super Bowl. They were both there. Back in Season 5.
Kool-Aid, why did Necro fail to score first half? Well, how do we explain that in a sentence or less? It was quite a first half. It was all over the place.
Gaudi should have been able to score, but he ended up stalling for too long, and that pulled travelscrabble's wizard. And then when travelscrabble tried to score, ended up just failing, and Gaudi wasn't able to score after that.
To try to explain it, the sacking gutter runner came in, wrestled the ball down, and then this one came in and did some very silly things, including leaping over a line of players. So the ball was pretty much secure over here for a while. Then we had a guard storm, the claw vermin over here next to Wilhelm Chaney about to get surfed. Try to dodge our Agi4 thrower out and double wand it, which then drew out the wizard. Travelscrabble was then able to get the ball into the hands of his, on turn 8, into his Agi4 white. Brought it all the way over here to when Wilhelm Chaney was in scoring range, but marked up by a Agi2 wrestle line rat. Made the GFI to make it a short pass, or a quick pass, sorry. And then the line rat intercepted the ball. The line rat then tried to dodge out, made it with the reroll, but then inaccurate at the pass. So 0-0.
Yeah, it was a minus agility line rat too.
The worst player who could have caught the ball, yeah. Good that he did it, of course.
And I don't think travelscrabble is blitzed yet. Has he? Or
I'm not seeing it.
So we should see that. He didn't blitz last turn. So
tackle white. Oh, wow, okay. We're going with a mighty blow then. What's he going to hit? Yep. Is he going to come and hit that gutter?
Or the thrower?
Where are we going?
Or the storm vermin?
Oh, it's going to be the vermin.
Okay.
He's playing this cagey to keep out of range of that Saka, and he's not rewarded for it. Greed's a reroll.
He greeds that. And just get pushes.
So they've both greeded the free reroll. Well, I mean, it's free. That's what it's there for. But it is overtime format.
I don't think this game will go to kicks. I just can't see it. If the Rats get it, they can score incredibly easily. And if the Necromantic get it, I don't think they'll be able to hold on to the ball that long.
It's Scroik, isn't it? That's the issue. Because if we score on any turn before 16, that lad's just going to run the thing in again. There's a knockdown on Captain Caveman. And we could palm him. If we so wished. No armor break, so we'll probably leave it. What do I know?
Nope. He goes for it. And nothing.
Still not a single rat KO'd or KAZ'd at any point in this game. Turn 11. Can we see 16 turns of insane rat armor? There's been a lot of stuns.
A lot of rats probably going to get hit. Yeah, I'd be pretty surprised if this turn we still didn't see a rat get KO'd or casualtied.
Oh, fails a dodge.
Yeah, 3+, trying to get that gutter runner out.
He is, of course, fine. No armor break.
As expected.
This is the thing, you gotta go at some point. But you just know that these three at the back are just waiting for the time. I mean, he does have a hit on the one turner. And he could make it a 3 dice. And to be honest, could he make it a 3 dice actually? He'd have to get a bit leery on some of the dice, I think.
Yeah, you'd need to free up one of his players, like this zombie, which is not going to happen now.
Well, he could push the storm vermin there, and then he could start bringing zombies here, I guess. He could still get it, technically. He'd need a GFI from the white either way. But this is his one chance to hit that gutter runner, you feel?
Yeah, yeah.
Nope, we're not going that way.
I think the one-turner is very nice, but it's not going to help him score this half.
It's not, but
that much.
Removing the... If he can Kaz the one-turner, or something like that, then there's a chance he can score before turn 16 and not have the one-turner just run back down the field. He might be able to make overtime if you can get rid of him. I mean, he does also have the option of taking a hit on... he's got a 1 GFI for a 2 dice on Sneeble Snarl as well. Who he could then foul with a loose zombie if he's feeling particularly rowdy. Even if you force the wrestle, you take a no assist foul. No bribe, but I mean, you would potentially be willing to risk a zombie for that monstrosity of a gutter runner. There's no further bench, of course, for Scooby and the gang.
Either down one player.
Of course,
so if it does come down to a one-turn situation, you can't do the full back screen.
He could earn himself a bench if he could harm any of these rats.
That'd actually be surprisingly useful, especially if the KO doesn't come back. So far, these rats are made of steel. Or something, maybe of diamond, from the way this game has gone.
With 1 GFI, he's got his choice of targets. He can't really take this one because of the guard. He really, really will want to have a go at least one. Okay, freeing up the ghoul gives him the 3 dice option. So we will see if he is going for this, which is the favoured target. It's going to be the Sacker. I think that's the right choice.
Going for the Sacker. Yeah, that is the largest threat, immediate threat right now. Because you can stall turn 8, and if you do win the coin toss, that one turner is going to be relatively irrelevant.
Right, okay.
He's a gutter runner.
Next question. Are you willing to chance a reroll if you don't quite get him?
It is 3 dice. You need a POW, though.
You've got 6 dice to find a POW. Theoretically, you should get one on 6 dice.
So long as you don't fail the GFI. Let's see if he greeds it.
He doesn't. That's gotta hurt. Gaudi gets away with it again.
A bunch of line rats got hit that turn, and absolutely nothing happened.
King Gidra BB, thank you for the follow there, and also I owe Andy Davo a shout for a host that I believe just came in a couple of minutes ago. Obviously, with it being playoff coverage, we are turning off all of the fancy stuff. We're not going to reroll that. So the ball's sort of being ignored at the moment while we try to kill each other's best players.
Gaudi just needs to stop the score to win, and Travelscrabble needs to score. So that's all going to happen probably at the last turn. Or second last turn.
We still haven't seen a rat get KO'd or cast at any point.
Just a bunch of stuns.
I'm pretty sure you're tearing your hair out at this point. But this is the thing, that's the sort of stuff that can throw you on a tilt. If you start thinking, you know what, why is this not happening? Sure, he's only got one mighty blow on the whole team, but I think the law of averages says we should probably at least have seen a KO by now.
Yeah, certainly. Especially now these rats are just going all men, pretty much. Mark all the things. Except the gutter runners.
And that's pressure. That's forcing his hand now.
Yeah. I mean, those gutters aren't the threat. It's the sacker who is also coming down. Now there's the threat. You gotta do some kind of thick cage. Some very, very, to prevent that one die blitz.
He's got to be careful where he puts the sacker, because if he leaves him this side of the little screen...
He's going to get blitzed, yeah.
He's going to get blitzed by the mighty blow. If he leaves him this side of the little screen, he's probably going to get blitzed by the tackle white.
So the tackle white could get him.
I'd say that.
The only thing you'd need to make sure then is that the ball is relatively safe.
Alternatively, you can go for the chainy 3 dice.
Yeah, get an assist, and then the double 3 dice.
Where can we go here, though? We're kind of split in two.
Yeah. I think if he gets the sacker, and then if he doesn't get the sacker, I'd almost feel like going right would be okay. Because you might be able to knock all of these guys down. All like the line rats, the tackle storm vermin, and then the plus agility thrower. And if you knock all of them down, I guess that's not incredibly likely.
It's a big if. The guard ghoul helps, but of course, going the way where the tackle is, we got a blodge ghoul, a blodge werewolf, I should say here. And tackle is all over that. Oh, Lumi cut out there, so whatever you said, we didn't catch it. Okay, we've powed the Agi 2 almost hero line rat of the first half. Can we hurt him?
Relatively.
Lumi, your mic is cutting out at the moment. I don't know if it's a connection issue or something else is afoot. But potentially a Discord restart might be the order of the day.
I think I'm back.
There we go. There we go. Disappeared into the into another dimension there, but we're back. All good. So he's still mighty blow doing nothing to these line rats of iron.
I wish I had these rats.
Oh, it's got one!
Oh gosh! The first removal of the game.
It only took a zombie having a go. Well done, Jerry the Mouse. That's a level for him.
Well deserved.
Now he has a 3 dice on Jumpful Sneak. With tackle, we'll try this one.
And he gets him. Needs to break armor to get to that niggle. And it's a KO.
Nice removal. Oh, Apo.
Oh, and the Apo comes out.
Interesting. That was instant. Instant decision.
And it was the niggle that caused it. It was a 7.
Yeah, it was a 7. You're right. Oh, Lord Arcade is going to flip. That's an Apo on a niggle. This is a thing now. Oh, GFI, right? He needs a cage.
But it's not really going to be a full cage.
No, it doesn't stop Sneeblesnarl just coming all the way around the back.
At the very least, he's going to have to blitz them into his own guys. And then pick up with a non-big hand gutter runner.
That's bad. We got to eat that.
Yeah.
Gets away with it on the armor. But hey, 2 removals. And the Apo burned, incredibly, at this stage.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people in chat who are complaining about that Apo. I think it's okay. I mean, I don't know if you necessarily needed to do it, especially with how well off Gaudi is in this game still. He still has a huge bench.
He can get 2 dice actually here relatively comfortably. And by relatively, I mean very comfortably.
Yeah, he'll need to... Oh yeah, he marked Janny, so he could go around a long way. It's a long way to go.
He is going all the way around. There it is. Oh, he just powers him.
And there's the GFI.
That'll do it.
Don't even need strip ball.
Strip what? Ah!
Oh, it's a casualty, but it is also a regen.
That's both wolves gone.
And that ball, it can be recovered. 4+ pickup. But that's not a bad scatter for travelscrabble. Well, for travelscrabble, it could have been a worse scatter, I guess.
He might have to put Skroik into harm's way.
Is he gonna go for the pickup?
He is.
Yep. And he picks it up.
I tell you what, Gaudi chucks some 6s at times. So, where can he go that's safe from Top Cat?
So Spaceline, the way I tell if something is regened or not on an undead team is if you don't see a red skull when it says they were injured, that for sure means that they're regened.
There was also a lack of animation on the POW. Normally you'd see a sweet, sweet animation.
I have my animations turned off, so... But you can also tell just by the red skull and whatnot.
Is he going to punt it? Good question. It's 2 GFIs for Top Cat to get there anyway. A tiny little pass into this area of the field and he cannot retrieve the ball. We don't see the punt.
He's going to re-roll this line rat dodge. Gets a dodge. I mean, it's still quite easy to 2-die this rat.
Yeah. Yeah, that felt like a waste of a reroll, actually. He's only got 1 dice available here.
Yeah, that Skaven thrower is there to pick up the ball if this gutter runner does get stunned.
Yeah, this is the major problem now for travelscrabble. There is just no recovery. Even if he nails Skroik. Even if he kills him. Who picks up the ball?
Yeah, so you gotta hit the sacker. Free up the white.
Ready, steady, boom.
Mego, thanks for the follow there. Sorry you don't get your name up in lights, but Metal tells me off for having things on when it's playoffs. He doesn't really.
And even if travelscrabble is somehow able to get the ball back here, he's only got 3 turns after this one to get the ball into the end zone. He should have gone for a block rather than do the dodge with the white.
Coming all the way around. Oh, and he fails the GFI, and that's game.
Yeah, I think that seals it.
He's not going to make the same mistake twice for stalling. There's no way the Necro are going to score twice in 3 turns. You just run this in.
He could get greedy and try to get the thrower the level.
I mean, he could surf Cheney for the wow factor. But yeah, he might actually try to get the level on the thrower. It's a very good point. Of course, the thrower let us down last time. No stall.
Nope. That's probably going to be it. Barring some kind of miracle.
Well, the thing is, he can take all his best players off the field now. Because he's got spare line rats, so he can just protect them for the next round. Both wolves are back.
Yeah, too little, too late.
But he can pick 2 players to give a rest now. He can sub them off. 1 turner definitely.
Yeah, I think if you're travelscrabble, you might want to try to do a 1 turn here. The only problem is if you do that, then Gaudi might just 1 turn. When he gets the ball, you need to hope for a blitz and a short kick.
He's taking the thrower off.
Okay.
Well, he's not getting a level over there.
Take off all your good players.
Yeah, there's honestly no reason not to try a 1 turn. If he loses 3-0, it doesn't matter because it's, you know, it's a playoff match, it's a knockout game.
And you want to get the 1 turn in the blitz, and then you may have a chance to tie it.
So who are Raven's Claws playing? If well, I can tell you who they're playing because he's just hosted me a few minutes ago. And he's also spoiled the result of his game in chat for everyone. Andy. These are your next opponents. Assuming a miracle doesn't happen here.
And Andy just got back from playing Rats. So Rats back to back.
These ones are pretty tasty, has to be said. And of course, that's the same part of the bracket where Fiction is with Gloom and Zoom. So the winner of that one may well face the double strength 4 werewolf team.
Yeah, but if the Rats have this kind of armor against Davo, it'd be hard pressed to see Davo winning that. Can't even remove a single rat.
And more rerolls, we're just dishing them out.
Yeah, Fame also gives Gaudi a reroll.
You know what? He's going for a vanity Fred Flintstone pass.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Settling for a defeat, trying to just get some levels where he can. He already has leveled a zombie, to be fair, Jerry the Mouse, who, interestingly, Barney Rubble left on the bench despite being 5 out of 6.
Yeah, but it looks like travelscrabble has resigned himself to losing this match.
I think it's probably reasonable, to be fair. This was always a tricky one for him to win.
And Nuffle did him no favors.
Not at all. And Norse do have ice pelts. Hammer blow. Got another one.
Second casualty of the game.
Captain Caveman finally bringing his punching fists a little too late. That might be a little sacrificial over there, mate.
Yeah, with all the claw, mighty blow. Waiting in the wings.
I don't know, this kind of feels like a half-hearted attempt to score. Like, well, I guess I should throw someone roughly into scoring range. But if I do that, they'll probably be killed.
He's not in scoring range yet, though.
I mean, the wolf can go.
The wolf can go, yes.
And he can sort of screen him off like this with Cheney.
Channy's also a scoring threat.
I think there would be one GFI just in here behind Cheney. But the problem is rats are so quick that you can just get round.
He's bringing the werewolf back to receive the vanity pass or also pick up the ball afterwards.
Well, this is the only real time to do this because the rats are going to be straight on him after this turn.
Yeah, I guess it's still possible for him to tie if he does score turn 15. But you need a blitz for sure to get a player into scoring position for your final turn.
Tackle White coming back as protection, which makes sense, because obviously there's going to be some gutter runners coming for us. And here goes Fred, it's his big moment.
Might as well re-roll it, because you don't even know if you're going to go to overtime. Probably not.
Ah, Fred, you've screwed it up in your big audition. You hate to see it. If Gaudi gets out with his team looking like this, I think he'll be more than satisfied.
Yeah, I'll burn a reroll there. Gets the ghoul down with the palm tackle.
Oh, this could hurt.
Oh, and it does.
Shaggy, no!
Just badly hurt.
He's fine. He can go off for a sandwich. And we'll be back next season, presumably. Scooby and the gang. I don't think they're going to do this. Barring Morka, I believe in miracles type dice at this point. And even then, that's just to get it to overtime.
Yeah, what he'll probably do is, okay, I would have thought maybe handing...
A little sacrificial, that could have run going there.
Yeah, if... Though what I would do is try to hand off to this white to do the pass on Channy. If I was looking to score, and possibly try to keep the game alive.
The thing is, I think Gaudi's almost comfortable with just allowing a score because he can just run it in the other way. He still has a turn after this. And of course, with a 1 in 9 pickup, this is going to be 3-0. Two SPP for that Pom Vermin, puts him on 42. Oh, hello. What are we doing here?
I think he might just be going to the vanity pass. Oh, okay, no, he's just trying to kill the sacker.
Finally pows him. This could hurt.
No APO.
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
No apothecary.
Will he get punished? No.
Gets away with it. He'll have been sweating on that one. Now Fred. For some reason, you've been given a second chance at this, mate.
I guess he could try to throw to a zombie, then hand off to Channy.
Yeah, if you need to chuck a 6, let's just chuck a Fred Flintstone long bomb 6. Why not? Here he goes. Fred has the ball.
Gets the pickup. Let's see. Will he just go for the vanity pass on the plus agility white, or will he go all the way?
Go on, Fred.
Come on.
That's another 5. Oh,
No.
Fred, no.
He's just settled in. Well, but he might get the vanity pass off.
Oh,
Just
he
needs
rolled
2
the
plus.
6.
Yeah, he rolled the 6 and the 5. It would have worked.
Oh, Fred, you missed. Well, you've got your level. But you could have been a hero today. Although, actually, would that have been intercepted on the 5? From the Storm Vermin?
It would have been, but that's because he moved to the left. He could have moved the Flesh Golem farther to the right, and I think it would have been out of intercept range.
It turns out Fred knew best. Oh, very good point. Interception is first. It would have been a 2. And then he would have actually just plain thrown the 6. That's interesting, yeah. And entirely correct.
Yeah, and then you just need to do a handoff to Channy for plus, and then a 3+ dodge, and still would have had the reroll, though with lowness.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he's fine. Well, I mean, there might still be another touchdown in this one way or another.
Yeah, Channy could still score. Or Rats could still score, though it'll be significantly harder to get the sack.
He's got a comfortable 1 dice. It's just a recovery issue.
Well, I mean, he does have the super ball retriever right there. I think knocking him down is going to be the harder part.
Here he goes. Oh, that won't do it. Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, no, no,
Uh-oh.
no, no, no. Oh, it's a stun. Would you believe it? All right, so...
I think it's time to go for this. Do you go for the niggle? The niggle ball retriever?
Well, you could do. It's a shame, really, isn't it? Because you can relatively comfortably score now, if you like. But, of course, Chaney doesn't get you any SPP for that.
True.
Which is a bit
It's
of a
just
shame.
for... you just get to put it on the scoreboard. But you could try to set up a 3-die on Jupeful Sneak.
Yeah, well, he could certainly leave a mark. I'm sure if Andy's still watching, he'll be saying, yeah, kill that thing. Kill that thing. You don't need a touchdown, you need to kill that thing.
To make another vanity pass with the flesh goal? I already leveled. You don't need to make...
I mean, he's showing off at that point.
He doesn't need to do another vanity pass.
Oh, this is nice. That gives him a block on the rookie gutter. And frees up the ball carrier.
Yeah, powers the rookie gutter.
So, Zombie Blitz could be on, as we're just hunting for SVP at this point. Not entirely sure at what point Captain Caveman ended up over there. I wasn't really paying attention, but there you go. Zombie Blitz to clear the Storm Vermin off Chaney, and then we just go for the consolation prize, really. A shame he has to do it on the star player. Very much a shame if Chaney also steals the MVP. I think there's I don't think there's actually many players in range of a level on MVP, other than sort of zombies and the like. Here he goes.
He's not blitz. What?
Yeah,
he's going for the touchdown.
He's going for the score.
Got to get on the scoreboard. Can't get shut out.
So, Top Cat. 2 GFIs would make that still a short pass, or is that a quick pass?
You can do a quick pass with 2 GFIs, but
At
that point, I think the 3+ is better.
Yeah. 3+ with a reroll, still 89%. Cheney with the 70, well, the 89 to catch it, of course, with catch.
Yeah,
And he doesn't need any GFIs.
Yeah, a 3+ is better than 3 2+.
Oh, well, there's a 6.
And Channy catches it. That will be a touchdown.
It will be, yeah.
2-1.
Some reward for Travel Scrabble. So, yeah, that's 2-1. But I think Raven's Claws were always the heavy favourites to win that one. But I guess Travel Scrabble probably did what he could. It was just, those gutters are just horrible to deal with.
Especially when they don't get removed.
Yeah, it was honestly the armor and the injury dice that hurt him today. If it's one of those games where he's removing rats every turn, like we saw Kool-Aid manage against Three Musketeers a few days ago. Oh, he does get a level on a zombie, so Barney Rubble.
So 2 leveled up zombies and a leveled up flesh golem, so not terrible.
Yeah, you'll take that
development.
Actually. You'll take that. Nothing died, and he can leave the playoffs with his head held very high, I'd say. And he should be back if he's back for next season. Hopefully he'll have a good one. But big congratulations to Gaudi. He is going on to face Andy Davo in the last 32. That is going to be a hell of a game. Yeah, so I need to eat. So I'm just going to wrap that one up there. I think Metal's about to go live with the very next playoff match, which is literally 10 minutes away. So I'm probably going to drop him a host. Lumi, thank you so much for joining me for that one at last minute as well.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a good game. Enjoyed it. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks to the Richest T for the sub. Very, very bueno, sir. Thanks to Andy Davo for the host, and everyone who's come in from that host, and everyone who was here from REBBL, of course, and anyone who was here from any other means. Thanks for coming along. The next game is the Sage, taking on Soul of Dragonfire. It's one of the big ones from the round of 64. Well, you got 2 options, of course. You can watch it with the Sage, or you can watch the REBBL cast version if you want a sort of neutral perspective on things, or just to see things from the point of view of the Pro Elves in terms of the literal camera angle on the field. So it's a big ask for Soul, but he's a good coach. He might have a chance. If there's one thing that's beaten the Sage before in the first round of playoffs, it's Elves. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to wrap this one up here and then throw a host over to Metal. So thank you very much, guys.
Ready, steady, boom!